When done properly, a racing game can provide some of the most memorable moments in video games. Everyone can remember when they made their first flawless drift in Ridge Racer, for example, or can remember the feeling of elation and relief that came with nailing Gran Turismo's obscenely frustrating license tests. Eden Games' Test Drive Unlimited 2 is the ambition and passion to recreate those same emotions. Unfortunately, the game can't reach its lofty goal and crumbles under the weight of its own ambitions. Test Drive Unlimited 2 bills itself as more than a racing game. The term Eden Games has chosen is MOOR, Massively Open Online Racer. Despite their other pretentious acronyms, what TDU2 is essentially is a racing lifestyle simulator. The game asks players to grind through 60 levels split into 4 distinct categories: collection, competition, discovery and community. As such, racing is not the be all and end all of this game. You spend just as much time checking out new properties, buying clothes and hunting for wrecked rides than you do actually racing. Racing fans have long since accepted that grinding is an integral part of the genre, but do console racers really want to spend their time doing anything other than racing? The game makes a horrible first impression and doesn't fully recover. The game starts with a dream sequence featuring some really poorly animated character models, before thrusting into a rather spiffing new Ferrari. It's obvious why the section's here. It's the carrot that entices gamers to push on in the game, something of an abilities if you will. It's over all too briefly though, as you're quickly awoken and then start your journey in the game. While driving the Ferrari, you're given a rough introduction to the game's handling model. As you wildly fishtail your car around every bend and get stuck behind wire fences, you'll be wondering how it can all go so wrong. You're then funneled into a choice of 3 bangers and then it unbelievably seems even less controllable. You eventually get used to it a little, but it never feels truly satisfying. It's somehow simultaneously twitchy and heavy. How the hell did that happen? It gets even more frustrating during the license tests, and a couple of times I was close to turning the game off altogether. Online things perk up a little, and racing online and interacting with the community is a decent way to enjoy TDU2, but sketchy network performance sullies one of the game's bright spots. TDU2 is actually at its best when you're simply cruising and taking in the scenery, and the islands of Ibiza and Oahu provide a lovely backdrop. It's not 100% accurate though, as well, I was never once approached by an African guy selling ecstasy tablets, and that happens every 200 yards in San Antonio. Come to think of it, I didn't really see any pedestrians altogether. Aesthetically, the game is ridiculously sterile and it feels like you're cruising the holiday destination of the PlayStation Home's avatars. The music too is similarly uninspired, and the attempt to inject some humour into the game through the game's radio stations falls similarly flat. The game's also a bit of a technical minefield to be honest, and some really noticeable drawing, an unstable frame rate and all kinds of clipping and texture problems. I also had the game crash on me twice in the first hour of play, both times requiring hard console resets. What Eden Games has tried to do is certainly commendable. The passion of the developer shines through and there's a real coherent vision at the forefront of the game's design. But it never meshes together quite so well as the developer hoped, and some horrible technical problems particularly sour the experience. It's a pity, as the game could have been a contender, but ultimately it stalls off the line and never gets itself back in the hunt.